Welcome to the College of Siena in Loudonville, New York, where Canisius, the number 4 seed, will take on the number 1 seed Fairfield in the semifinals of the MAAC Women's Volleyball Championship. Hi everyone, Tim Drawbridge alongside Sarah Sievertson. You got an opportunity to catch both teams yesterday in quarterfinal play. Kind of a business-like feel and approach to Fairfield in pregame warm-up this afternoon.
Definitely business-like for Fairfield. They came in ready to work, had a bit of trouble yesterday against Siena, but they came out on top in the 1 and 4 sets.
And as you mentioned, they ended up playing Siena, struggled yesterday. Siena came in as the 8th seed, ultimately winning 3 sets to 1. But again, Siena, Sarah, as you mentioned, 25-23, 21-25, 27-25, 25-19. Impressive for Siena to make that kind of a performance against the Stags.
Definitely. They came out trying to use their home court to their advantage and gave Fairfield, a taste of their own medicine.
And conversely, as you check out just below that in the bracket, Canisius taking 3 sets to 1 over Niagara, 26-24, 25-17, losing the 3rd set before taking the 4th set to ultimately get to this afternoon. But very impressive with the senior Ashley Kikaisen, a career-high 55 assists, 4 straight contests of having 40 or more assists.
They definitely came out strong, battle the bridge, as we say here in Loudonville, but Canisius ultimately came out on top of that one.
And speaking about Kikaisen, she is one of the starters for the Golden Griffins, along with Ella Schultz, Camila Vasquez, Rachel Kenny, Kara Zuka, Hannah Nelson, Bree Long. And then for Fairfield, again, a regular season record of 15-2, 22-8 overall. Gardner, Schiller, Haunt, Seeger, Nicolini, KJ Johnson wearing number 20 today, and Georgia Vaya as the libero. So needless to say, we've got a very good contest today, ultimately looking to get that ultimate golden seed into the NC2A volleyball tournament coming up in December.
Definitely. I think there'll be a lot of competition here between Fairfield and Canisius. It's been a battle all year for these teams, and I'm looking forward to the entertainment.
Shannon Thompson, the head coach, or check that, Todd Krust, the head coach in his 8th season with Fairfield. And again, very interactive with the team, pre-game warm-up, very serious in terms of being able to get everybody all over the court, and in particular, an emphasis on digs.
Definitely. Todd's been involved in the MAAC for a long time. He's shown what he can do in this conference, and I'm sure he's coming out with his team ready to take on Canisius.
And meeting the head coach for the Griffs, Shannon Thompson, in her 2nd season. And Canisius is looking to do something, go back to kind of their history of success, as she's gotten the program into a very good stage with her predecessor as well.
Canisius has a long history of entering the tournament, and I think they're looking for their first win in a really long time. So we're looking at some good competition here today.
And since obviously we're getting back to a sense of normalcy with COVID and the pandemic, and Fairfield having to bow out in the spring quote-unquote tournament, you got to figure they have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, and they'd like to be able to take this number 1 seed home into the tournament for the NC2A tournament next month.
I think so. I mean, Fairfield, it was unfortunate circumstances last spring, but we're, as a conference, glad to give them and all student athletes an opportunity to compete. So I think it's great to see these athletes out here, and look forward to the championship.
All right, get ready to tip things off here at Siena. Canisius will be on the right side of your screen or device. Fairfield in the visiting white. The service by Kikaisen. Nice job by number 15, Nicolini, trying to save that.
No surprise, Fairfield's first option is to go to KJ Johnson, who's wearing number 20 today. Just a bit of miscommunication there.
You could hear in pregame warm-up, constant chatter back and forth with Fairfield. Nice kill attempt. Nicolini digging that one out. Nice kill shot by number 14, Hannah Nelson, the senior from Cary, North Carolina.
Nelson coming in early. She had a strong showing yesterday with 14 kills for Canisius. I'm sure they're looking to use her today.
Nice setup there on the kill with the replay. Nice shot there by Ella Gardner for Fairfield. And stepping back to take service for Fairfield is Georgia Via.
A lot of action going to the right back, trying to get the Fairfield setter out of system. That's a great way to get Fairfield a little discombobulated.
And out. Canisius with an early 3-1 lead. Was also a nice save there with Bree Long going to her side, trying to dig that one out for Canisius. Nelson with service. Nice double team at the net.
Good hustle there by Georgia Via.
And 4-1 now, Canisius out to the early lead in this first set. See the double team. With Schultz at the net for Canisius.
Fairfield struggling here early. You know, they had a bit of a similar situation yesterday during their first set. Maybe just getting out those first couple point jitters.
Nice. From the front corner, number 9, Rachel Kinney, who recorded 21 kills yesterday in the victory over Niagara. We'll go ahead and take the TV timeout. You're watching the 2021 MAAC Volleyball Championship live from Siena. Back in a moment.
Power isn't born, it's built over time. For over 65 years, Hercules Tires has been providing the muscle to move more drivers. Whatever the vehicle, whatever the terrain, and we back it with a powerful protection plan. So wherever the road or the trail takes you, we have the selection, value, and strength to get you there. Hercules Tires, ride on our strength.
The MAAC is back in Atlantic City. The 2022 Hercules Tires MAAC Basketball Championships return March 8th through the 12th. Experience Atlantic City with action-packed college basketball, world-class hotels, entertainment, high-end dining, and sports betting. For tickets, visit boardwalkhall.com today.
Welcome back to the UHY Center here on the campus of Siena College. Canisius out to the early 5-1, 6-1 lead with service by Nelson. Another block at the net, number 9 again, Rachel Kinney, and Kinney and the rest of Canisius, a 6-point lead.
Definitely difficult for Fairfield to come back or be down this much in the game. You know, they've got plenty of time to make that up, but Canisius really bringing it to Fairfield early on. Johnson trying to dig that one out for the Stags as Nelson continues her string of service points. Looks like Julia Callan will check in for Johnson. (9-1) now, Canisius. And a very surprising first set thus far. Long and finally a break now for Fairfield. Perhaps they can take advantage of. Definitely. You know, number 3, Kyla Berg, had some powerful serves for the Stags yesterday. Let's see if she can bring it against the Golden Griffs today.
Right into Nicolini's basket. Couldn't execute. And Canisius up 10-2. Business-like approach with Fairfield in pregame. Conversely, Canisius was very relaxed, and you can see that on the sideline with the way they're reacting point by point.
Yep, I think, you know, each team has their own way of approaching a game. You know, Fairfield is used to being in the conference championship tournament. Canisius is too, but, you know, Fairfield's got the experience. Canisius just coming in here looking like they're having a good time.
Absolutely. Tough timeout taken by Fairfield, their first here in the first set. Go ahead and check out some of the game time stats thus far. 3 kills for Canisius. A good hitting percentage there. Actually a -1 for Fairfield, and when you consider how they performed during the course of the year, that's a surprise on top of the score.
Definitely. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. Fairfield, you know, Canisius is bringing the pressure onto the Stags. However, Fairfield's making their own errors. It's really just, they need to settle in, earn their points, not give Canisius any more room.
You can see Coach Todd Kress on the sideline, trying to get his team relaxed. You know they're focused. You can see it in pregame.
I think they're in a bit of a shock with this lead. There's still plenty of time to come back, but they really need to settle in here and get a good pass for Nicolini.
Here's the service by Lucia. Nice kill by Marler. Check that by Schillinger. 11-3 advantage for Canisius, and coming to the line now Morgan Dahl. Nice set by Nicolini. KJ Johnson getting involved. Johnson again, too far, out of bounds. Point service going over to the Golden Griffs.
You know, Canisius bench is really loud. They were really loud yesterday as well. I think that ultimately gives a team an advantage, especially, you know, in a neutral site like Siena. Another ace serve here.
13-3.
The freshman, Kara Zaha. She's also a member of the all-rookie team.
Johnson again. Nicolini setting to Johnson, the kill.
Johnson in the net on the attack.
And a little bit of disbelief about it as well.
Looks like we have a challenge here from Coach Todd Kress.
Here's the replay. Johnson's on the left side. The set by Nicolini.
Looks like they're challenging that net violation.
Now, it looked like she did hit the top of the net to a point.
Yeah, I believe she hit the net first, which is ultimately the challenge here. Canisius awarded the point pretty quickly. You know, coaches sometimes use a challenge, even if they know the answer, to, you know, get a free timeout. Fairfield's already used both of their timeouts early on in the set. They're only at 3 points. You know, now it's do or die for this team in the first set.
Zaha again on the service. Johnson, that time out. A little bit too strong once again by KJ Johnson. This time setting it up for Schillinger. And too far out of bounds again, and a 13-point lead for Canisius.
Nice dig by Nelson.
Nice double team at the net and a block by Schillinger. Nicolini was to her right side.
Schillinger listed as an outside, but she's playing in the middle right now. It was a nice block.
Nice double team there. Substitution, I believe Gardner has checked in for the Stags.
Good adjustment there.
Schillinger. Out of bounds. The Stags managing to take 2 back on that deficit, and now down by 11. Into the net by Schillinger. At least they were able to stop the Canisius momentum to a point.
Just for a little bit. Kinney back to serve. She had 1 ace yesterday.
KJ Johnson with power, and it's in. 17-6 now.
Todd Kress really trying to have his team use that kill by Johnson to their advantage, kind of stir some momentum here.
Nicolini with service.
Smart tip by the outside, a little bit of a touch off the block. Fairfield can't get to it in time.
By number 14, Hannah Nelson. Serving now, Bree Long. Nice play by Nicolini, quick over the net. Another double team block by Canisius. Quick pushover by Kickeisen.
Canisius still keeping Fairfield out of system by hitting to the right back to Nicolini, but they get the point anyway.
Nice volley back and forth, but Kickeisen couldn't keep it going for Canisius, and now the score here in the first set, 18-7, as KJ Johnson gets ready to serve. Nice hill, Hannah Nelson. Here's the replay. Nice dig, the setup by Kickeisen to Nelson. And a little bit of, that's what I'm talking about. Nice pushover by Michaela Haught, the freshman out of Monroe, Michigan. Schillinger back on the court as Ella Gardner heads to the bench. Too long. And the lead now down to 10 as Via steps to the line.
It's a nice short serve. Very tough to pass, even moving forward.
I actually saw this earlier today while calling the NISFA Girls Volleyball Championships up at Glens Falls, and it reminded me of Ben Veniti, one of the players that was playing, because Nelson came up, couldn't get the dig, but she's laughing about it. Very relaxed mode with Canisius as they maintain the 10-point lead.
Yeah, it's definitely a noticeably tough serve, but you know, sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. It's a good attempt.
Little finesse by Fairfield there.
Nice swing by Rachel Kinney.
And the point to Canisius. 21-10 here in the first set. Live here on ESPN Plus on the campus of Siena College. Tim Drawbridge alongside Sarah Sievertson. Happy to bring you the action from the semifinals here with the MAAC Ladies Volleyball Championship. The winner advances to the MAAC Championship tomorrow afternoon here live on ESPN+. Berg with the service for Fairfield. Too long.
Just a bit. Canisius still looking very comfortable over there with their 9-point lead.
Berg looking to continue the string of service. KJ Johnson couldn't dig out the kill shot by Schultz.
That's a tough ball to get. You know, depending on the defense you're playing, that middle back has to cover the entire back line. So the fact that Johnson was even there and read that correctly is a great move.
When the ball is going away from you, very hard to go side to side.
Right, right.
Rejected. Schillinger. 22-13, Fairfield looking to take service with Dahl. Nice play by KJ Johnson, not touching the net this time.
Golden Griffs here just need a pass, and he should be right back in the set.
Nice dig out by Long. Kill shot. Kinney. Check that. Shamila, who now steps to the line. 23-14 Canisius. Off the hands of the double team, KJ Johnson, the MAAC Player of the Year. 19 kills yesterday against the host Saints. Coming in on the substitution, Jordanic, the junior from Avon, Ohio.
Nice float serve there for Jordanic. Smart tip, pancake.
Nice save. And the volley continues.
Powerful slide.
Vasquez.
In the middle.
And here comes Canisius for the set point. As you watch the replay, Dahl, one of the Stags, trying to dive for it. In.
A nice block by Canisius to end that first set.
Canisius takes the first set here at Siena College, 25-15. We'll be back with more MAAC Championship action on ESPN Plus after the break.
Power isn't born, it's built over time. For over 65 years, Hercules Tires has been providing the muscle to move more drivers. Whatever the vehicle, whatever the terrain, and we back it with a powerful protection plan. So wherever the road or the trail takes you, we have the selection, value, and strength to get you there. Hercules Tires, ride on our strength.
The MAAC is back in Atlantic City. The 2022 Hercules Tires MAAC Basketball Championships return March 8th through the 12th. Experience Atlantic City with action-packed college basketball, world-class hotels, entertainment, high-end dining, and sports betting. For tickets, visit boardwalkhall.com today.
We are the MAAC Social Justice Committee. We aim to increase awareness and acceptance for everyone,
regardless of race, sexual orientation, religion, or gender.
Using our platforms to make change.
And becoming involved for the betterment of our campuses, teams, and greater community.
Social justice means being a player on and off the field.
Social justice means thinking of a world much bigger than you.
We challenge you to continue to engage in reformative policy and to promote equity and inclusion for the long haul.
Hometown Ticketing makes it easy for you to sell tickets and manage your events. Sell your tickets online, scan your fans at the gate, and get your revenue fast. All with the dedicated support of the Hometown team every step of the way. Thousands of schools across the country have made the move to digital ticketing with Hometown, and so can you. Hometown Ticketing. Fast scans, happy fans.
And welcome back to the UHY Center here on the campus of Siena College, as we have Canisius taking the first set, 25-15. Tim Drawbridge alongside Sarah Sievertson. I think a little bit of maybe some nerves and certainly an unexpected first set result, especially when you see the number of errors made by the Stags in that set.
Definitely a surprise first set for these two teams. You know, Fairfield made 10 attack errors on the first set. I think Coach Todd Kress is probably saying, you know, play our game, eliminate errors, and we'll be fine.
And there you can see the number of attack errors by Fairfield, 10, equal regarding kills. Some good blocking, especially with the double teams at the net by the Golden Griffins.
Yeah, volleyball surprisingly a numbers game. You know, if Canisius can stay on their game, I think they could take the second set. But I feel like Fairfield will definitely come out swinging this set. Would you agree volleyball also a swing of a momentum sport too? Most definitely. You know, Fairfield came back even a little bit after that challenge that they had. You know, I think Coach Kress used that as a timeout as well. They came back, you know, stronger than they were playing in the entire first half of the set. So, you know, volleyball definitely a mental game. Absolutely. As we enter the second set, both teams maintaining their positions on the court. Canisius in their navy blue and gold. Canisius in the white, black, and red. Check that, Fairfield in the white, black, and red. As Coach Todd Kress continues to talk to his team and getting ready just to get the official thumbs up to roll things on. Looks like we have a few different players starting this second set for Fairfield. Number 10, Morgan Dahlin as libero. And Lucy Albertson with the serve. She came out strong for the Stags in yesterday's match against Siena. So we'll see what she can do this game. Off the hands of Albertson, who served, and Canisius jumps out to the early 1-0 lead as Hannah Nelson heads to the line. Nice little tip-off. Nice get by Kenny. Double team at the net by Canisius, but Gardner executes the kill. Tied at 1 as Noelle Carey heads to the line. Somebody else inserted into the lineup this second set. Nice pushover by Nicolini. You know, Nicolini, that's one of her favorite moves. We didn't see it as much yesterday, but she has registered a high percentage in kills per set with just by dumping the ball over. And that quick little move, too. You're expecting a high-speed kill shot, and it throws you off. Definitely. It's a nice touch by the Canisius libero. KJ Johnson.
Johnson then goes with the finesse move. Kill shot attempt by Zaha.
It's a nice use of the block by the all-rookie team member.
Tied at 2 as Schultz will serve for the Golden Griffs.
Johnson again with the roll shot.
Off the hands of Rachel Kinney. Point, and the ball heading over to Fairfield. Morgan Dahl, who started us off in this second set, will do so again.
Ace serve for Dahl.
So as the ball comes over to Media Alley here, kind of had the attraction with the ball coming in pregame before you arrived. So that's number 4 today for me.
Really tough serve by Dahl.
Double team rejection between Schillinger and Nicolini. Fairfield now their biggest lead of the match, 5-2 here early in the second set. Rejected again by Schillinger. Rejected again by Schillinger.
Fairfield really closing in on their blocks. Canisius could afford to set the ball a little higher.
And a timeout by Canisius. As you see the replay and the attempted kill by Vasquez. And they say, no way, we're sending it back. We'll take a break. Canisius down by 4 in the second set.
We are Canisius College. We're a community of achievers, of Fulbright scholars,
Pulitzer Prize winners, champions of the court, and of finance.
And if accounting, medicine, and animal behavior are your idea of fun, then Canisius is a serious party school.
Above all, we're men and women for others.
And though we're small enough to know each other's names,
we're powerful enough to set the world on fire.
We are Canisius.
We bleed blue and gold.
We are Griffins, and we are golden.
And welcome back to Siena. Fairfield waiting for the TV timeout to resume the momentum that built in the second set. Morgan Dahl at the line. Again, Fairfield with the early 4-point lead. Too long on the service, point and ball.
Canisius couldn't ask for more than that from Fairfield.
And stepping to the line for Canisius, Zaha. KJ Johnson, that sounded like it hit off of somebody's hands. Double team at the net again, Schillinger and Nicolini.
Kinney really good at using the block for Fairfield.
Canisius has that down to 2 now. KJ Johnson.
Johnson, you see her starting to swing a bit harder in this second set. She's really getting comfortable.
And Nicolini goes to the line as Fairfield extends the lead back to 3. Another kill by KJ Johnson.
Johnson showing her power in that one.
That's Johnson's 5th kill of the match thus far. Kill shot by Kikaisen going off the shoulder of Carey. And Kinney's back at the line to serve. Schillinger with...
Yep, nice save by Nicolini at the net. Gets Fairfield the attempt at that kill, and they took advantage of it for sure.
Johnson now going to the line as the Stags have a 4-point lead here in the second set. Nice pushover by Kikaisen. Nice play by Dahl. Quick pushover by Kikaisen again. And Canisius has the deficit down to 3 once again. Bree Long to serve.
Smart tip by Hannah Nelson.
KJ Johnson couldn't react quick enough, diving in front of her to try to dig it out.
It's Nelson's 4th kill of the match.
Albertson going for the kill. Off the hands of one of the Golden Griffs. And Schillinger comes to the line with the Stags back to the 3-point lead here in the second set. Rejected.
Kinney denies Lucy Albertson. That's her first swing of the match.
Kikaisen coming to the line. Incoming. You were ready to jump back out. I was calling for the fair catch.
Just trying to save you. Maybe we'll get the replay on that.
The Texas leaguer, the kill shot by Sievertson, denying the fair catch by Drawbridge. To the line. Berg on the service for Fairfield.
It's a nice touch. Good hustle. Just out. For those at home, if you're pursuing a ball, you cannot go past the half-court line where the R2 is. So they just overran it.
Well, you do have to admit they are trying to make the game interactive between the broadcast side and
That's true. Now the other side got a taste of it.
Yeah. Nelson. Nicolini, the Seffer Johnson.
Good reaction by the Canisius libero, Bree Long.
Another nice set by Nicolini. Off the hands of Bree Long.
Michaela Hott, the freshman, Rookie of the Year.
Into the line for Fairfield, Noel Carey, the sophomore from Bell Harbor, New York. Even though it was a great attempt by Bree Long, out of bounds and back to a 4-point lead and a completely different feel coming from that Fairfield Stag bench.
Definitely a bit more energy than the first set. gets a touch off the block for Fairfield.
Here's Schultz at the line.
Powerful swing by Johnson coming around from the back.
Off the hands of Vasquez. And Fairfield up 14-10 here in the second set, live on ESPN Plus from Siena College and the semifinal of the MAAC Ladies Volleyball Championship. Schillinger. No, check that. It is Schillinger. Hard to see the 7 when the jersey was rolled up a bit, but that's the elevation she's getting when she's going up for the blocks. Out of bounds on the service. Zaha back to serve for the Golden Griffs.
Zaha had a good run earlier in the match. Let's see if she can get that again.
Nice kill by KJ Johnson.
Fairfield has really picked up their passing, which allows Nicolini to run a fast offense. You know, that's how Johnson can get up there with basically no block and get an easy point on the Griffs.
You could see it in pregame. Nicolini was running a lot of the pregame warm-ups, and it was very fast action in terms of passes and throws for her teammates to dig out off the floor. Nice pushover by Albertson. Rejected. Albertson and Schillinger going up for the double team. As you can see, Coach Shannon Thompson shaking her head here now in the second set, down by 6. Rejected again.
Fairfield really working together to block the Canisius Golden Griffs, making it look easy.
A different and completely a 180 from the first set.
Just short for Nicolini.
Let's see now how Canisius responds as Kinney steps to the line, down by 6. Johnson again.
Another tricky play by Fairfield. You've got the middle coming in for a quick hit, and you've got Johnson on the outside coming in right next to her. You know, that makes it difficult for any blocker to know who's going to attack. So it's a guessing game.
Johnson's 8th kill, and you just can't react to the speed of that ball coming in that fast. Another point for Fairfield. You can see why KJ Johnson was the MAAC Player of the Year. Nice kill attempt by Albertson. Another point for the Stags. And a timeout. Will stay here. Swings of momentum, but Johnson now with 8 kills. 9 kills officially after having 19 yesterday against Siena.
You know, Fairfield is really picking up their hitting. The first game they were hitting negative, but now they're hitting 175 on the match, which is definitely allowing them this 21-12 lead.
Fairfield has also picked up the number of kills, I'd say significantly after the first set, now outpacing Canisius 21-17. And the total attacks are even. Both sides at 57.
Yep. Fairfield really eliminating those errors as well. Only 1 error so far on the second set compared to 10 in the first. I'm sure Coach Kress is happy about that.
Absolutely. Now we'll see what Coach Shannon Thompson told her players during the timeout. Try to thwart and impede the momentum Fairfield has built in the second set.
Good hustle by Fairfield.
Rejected again. Albertson, Schillinger. Nice little finesse game back and forth. Nice save by Johnson, digging it out. Pushover by Canisius. Dug out, but it goes out of bounds. Nice attempt by Rachel Kinney. Just ended up flailing over on the far side of the court, out of bounds.
Schillinger really coming alive here for the Stags. Making a huge impact in the middle.
Always going up with the double team, whether it's Albertson or Johnson. Out of bounds. No, inbounds. I thought I saw the flag go up. It did go up, so the score now updated 22-13 in favor of Fairfield as Bree Long steps to the line for Canisius.
Stags looking for a touch.
Line judge communicating back and forth with the lead official in front of us. Ball and point should be going over to Fairfield. 23-13.
Looks like we've got Drudonic coming back in for the serve.
And going to the bench in a well-deserved break here momentarily, Schillinger. Too long on the serve. As Kik Eisen will chase the ball down and get ready to serve for Canisius. Heard a whistle from the far side, and the point's going to go to Fairfield.
Bree Long just slipped her foot under the net. Good catch by the R2.
And serving for the second set now will be the sophomore, Kyla Berg, number 3. Fairfield takes the second set.
Michaela Hott finishes it off for Fairfield.
25-14, the Stags take the second set. We're going to have Fairfield coach Todd Kress come over. See how he's feeling about things here after 2 sets. Again, we're live from the UHY Center on the campus of Siena College. As Sarah steps aside and we have Coach Todd Kress, the Fairfield Stags, come on in. How we doing, Coach?
Well, better than the first set.
You guys had a huge swing in momentum heading into that second set. What did you tell your team after the first set?
Well, I can't repeat some of the things that I said, but just kind of challenged them at their core and said that we need to turn this into a dogfight, which obviously Canisius set that standard coming out from the very beginning, the way that they, the first 7-8 points. I don't know exactly what barnstorming is, but we got barnstormed in that first set. So we had to recover. We had to get back to things that we do well, our physicality, our defensive intensity, serving from the end line. I thought we did some of those things. Still a long way to go. This is obviously going to be a great match till the end.
Schillinger, Johnson attacking the net. You can see why KJ Johnson's the MAAC Player of the Year.
Yeah, she's a special kid, and she's even more humble than she is great on the court. I mean, she just, sometimes we got to pull her to get her out of her shell sometimes and show off some of the talents that she's got. But we need her right now, so, we've got to get her going offensively and point scoring and keep her rolling, because right now she's in a good rhythm.
How about Nicolini running everything on offense and setting things up for the front of the net and the front line?
Yeah, I think that Nick struggled the first set because, one, we couldn't pass the ball, and so she really didn't have a whole lot of options as to who to get involved in the offensive game plan, and that was just the fact that our serve receive was a mess. I mean, we were on our heels and stayed on our heels for most of that first set. So I think once we're able to control ball one and get that moving a little bit and stay in system, she'll be able to run what we're trying to get accomplished.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We appreciate it. We'll be back live here from Siena College coming up in just a few moments.
Power isn't born, it's built over time. For over 65 years, Hercules Tires has been providing the muscle to move more drivers. Whatever the vehicle, whatever the terrain, and we back it with a powerful protection plan. So wherever the road or the trail takes you, we have the selection, value, and strength to get you there. Hercules Tires, ride on our strength.
The MAAC is back in Atlantic City. The 2022 Hercules Tires MAAC Basketball Championships return March 8th through the 12th. Experience Atlantic City with action-packed college basketball, world-class hotels, entertainment, high-end dining, and sports betting. For tickets, visit boardwalkhall.com today.
A group comprised of 11 member institutions,
working together to represent the voices of all student athletes
at the campus, conference, and national levels.
Though our mascots and colors may be different,
our mission brings us together in unity. We aim to protect and promote student-athlete well-being, create inclusive environments for all,
give back to the surrounding community through service,
and represent the needs of the student-athletes outside of athletics.
Together, we make an impact.
Together, we are.
Together, we are.
Together, we are.
MAAC.
Hometown Ticketing makes it easy for you to sell tickets and manage your events. Sell your tickets online, scan your fans at the gate, and get your revenue fast. All with the dedicated support of the Hometown team every step of the way. Thousands of schools across the country have made the move to digital ticketing with Hometown, and so can you. Hometown Ticketing. Fast scans, happy fans.
And welcome back to Siena College. We are quote-unquote halftime doing coaches interviews after 2 sets. Tim Drawbridge here now alongside coach for Canisius, Shannon Thompson. You guys got out to a fast start in that first set. How do you feel about things rolling on now into the second set? What do you have to make in terms of changes to kind of hold that momentum back that Fairfield evolved?
Yeah, I mean, both teams came out really strong in both sets. And I think, again, it's just changing the game plan a little bit and continuing to have that energy that our girls had in the first set. We just talk a lot about, it's 1-1 right now, so it's essentially like 0-0 and race to 2.
It seemed like your ladies came out very, very relaxed. You could see it in pregame. Just they were bouncing around, having a good time, smiling. And in that second set, maybe a little bit tense based on how Fairfield came out.
It just happens, right? It's the part of the volleyball. It's an emotional roller coaster, really, for every team. You saw their team was like that the first set. We were like that the second set. And now I think the last, however many sets it takes us all, we'll see probably a different energy level from both teams.
Best of 3 to go. See how it plays out. Thank you for joining us, Coach. Appreciate it. So as we go ahead and look at some of the stats now after 2 sets, Fairfield with 24 kills versus Canisius with 17. 11 blocks by Fairfield. The number of attack errors as Sarah comes back in, 11 versus 9, but that hitting percentage has gone up for Fairfield And one of the stats where we don't have, Sarah, that we can look at, the attack by set. In the first set, Canisius had a 66% rate on the attack by set, 40% by Fairfield. Second set, Canisius had that drop to 48%. Fairfield saw their blossom to 85. They were much more efficient in the second set.
Definitely. I think that has to do with those attack errors. You know, like I mentioned earlier, Fairfield had 10 errors in the first set, looking at 11 here through set 2. You know, they've really capitalized on their serve receive, their passing 3 balls, making it really easy to run the offense. Canisius still battling, though. They've got plenty of time to get back in this match.
Like Coach Shannon Thompson said, it's basically 0-0. Now it's a best of 3 to see how this will play out. You could clearly see again in the second set why Fairfield ended up seeing so many postseason awards. Player of the Year for KJ Johnson, Michaela Haught. I want to bring that up because it's just not KJ Johnson with the kill shots for Fairfield. She had 9. Michaela Haught had 6. And then you look at the setter of the year, which is Manuela Nicolina. And of course, Coach of the Year, Todd Kress. He just rolled right off and, yep, we taught business in the huddle, and they came out firing. So we'll see how everything plays out now moving forward. Again, both teams remaining on the same side. Canisius, TV device right. Fairfield, TV device left. Stepping to the line to service off here in the third set, Bree Long, the junior out of Temperance, Michigan. Rejected.
Nice starting off for Canisius on the block.
Double team of Kikaisen and Nelson, I believe. A little pushover by Kikaisen, who then has to turn around and kind of save it. The push to the back court. Nicolini, the set. Little finesse move by Fairfield. And number 9, Michaela Haught.
It's a tough ball for anyone to get. She really sold that she was going to swing and just tipped it right over the block.
Nice body control to be able to hold back your momentum to sell that too. KJ Johnson with another kill attempt.
It's a nice dig by, Kara Zaha.
Another dig out by Long too, especially on the power of a kill attempt by Johnson. Same duo again, back and forth. Double team rejection by Fairfield between Gardner and Nicolini.
That was a nice use by Nelson.
Canisius, the early 2-1 lead in this third set. Kikaisen to serve. Kill attempt by Gardner into the net, 3-1 Canisius.
Fairfield has 3 defensive specialists in. They're really focused on their passing this set. Nice high swing by Johnson.
And the line judge goes with the tip. So the ball and the point go to Fairfield. Morgendahl to the line. Too long.
Little bit overrun there by Nelson.
Tied at 3.
Free ball from the Stags.
Double team.
Easy use of the block by Nelson.
Schillinger and Johnson going up to try to do the double team block. Unsuccessful that time for Fairfield. Too long by Johnson. Canisius with the 2-point lead early in the third set.
Schillinger with the slide. I think that's worked almost every time.
She loves coming toward this right side of the court and then going over the top for the kill.
You know, and you got to give credit to Nicolini, who's up to serve. You know, as a setter, you're really trying to keep your hands neutral, which can trick the defending block into thinking you're going a different direction. So she's really helping out the offense on that.
Rejected by Canisius.
It's a nice touch
by Long.
Back again.
Albertson. Net violation.
Bree Long slides a little bit under the net to save that ball, but she just couldn't keep her body under control. It was a great hustle.
Tied at 5 is Nicolini. Continues the service. Too hard by Zaha.
Canisius trying to force a little bit to the corner, just a bit too strong for Zaha.
Double team rejection again. Same duo again, too.
Nice back bump set by Nicolini. Pancake.
Nice dig
by
out.
Dahl.
Exactly. Nice
An
save.
Amazing save by Johnson. Keeps the Stags in it.
That time, Kinney delivers the kill. And they're laughing over on the Fairfield bench, even though they lost the point.
Yeah, that's one of those plays. It's just an amazing play. Even if you don't get the point, you know that was great.
You can see the save by Johnson to just get that ball back close to the front of the net. Nicolini couldn't get it over on the third try, and Canisius has got the 1-point lead again here in this third set. Into the head of the lines judge by Albertson.
That's just part of the job, Tim.
Hey, it's very interactive today here at Siena in the semifinal. As Schultz continues service for Canisius and a 2-point lead. KJ Johnson with the kill.
Really showing her dominance there. You can see, you know, she's a transfer from Baylor, which is a really great program. They've been top 10 in the nation the last 2 years. She's really showing what she learned there and bringing it to Fairfield.
Right over the top. Her 10th kill of the match.
A nice set by Ashley Kakaisen. Really fooled the Fairfield block there.
Shamulak with the kill. Check that, that was Zaha. Her 5th one of the match. Another double team rejection by Canisius.
A third rejection.
Nice finesse move by Haught. If you're just joining us here on ESPN Plus, Tim Drawbridge alongside Sarah Sievertson. This is the third match of the semifinal between Canisius and Fairfield. Canisius taking the first set 25-15. Fairfield the second 25-14. As Canisius now rolls to a 10-8 lead here in the third set. Swings of momentum. Again, the Canisius side out a blazing initially. Fairfield, huge comeback in the second set. And back and forth here in the third. Out of bounds.
Serve by Kinney.
11-8 as Kinney continues service. In. Nelson. Canisius up by 4. Haunt with the pushover. Nice recovery by Canisius.
Both teams really showing their scrappiness.
Nice kill by Nelson. Her 6th kill of the match. Hannah Nelson has been very active, very aggressive in her play close to the net. Rejected. That's Kez. Canisius up by 6. Haunt.
Powerful swing to the back corner.
It's in. Fairfield now down by 5 as Morgan Dahl steps to the line. Check that. It is going to be Kyla Berg. Quick pushover by.
Yep, power dump.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and take the TV timeout. 15-9, Canisius. You're watching the semifinal MAAC Ladies Volleyball Championship here on ESPN Plus.
Hometown Ticketing makes it easy for you to sell tickets and manage your events. Sell your tickets online, scan your fans at the gate, and get your revenue fast. All with the dedicated support of the Hometown team every step of the way. Thousands of schools across the country have made the move to digital ticketing with Hometown, and so can you. Hometown Ticketing. Fast scans, happy fans.
Welcome back to Siena College. It is the MAAC Semifinal Ladies Volleyball Championship. The Fairfield Stags and the Canisius Golden Griffins tied at 1 in the third set. Advantage Canisius by 6. Here's Hannah Nelson, very active on the front line, also in the back too. She's got 8 kills and 5 digs. Nice set by Nicolini. Speaking of Nelson.
Nelson with a nice short cross hard swing. We haven't seen that much today, but that might be her new go-to against Fairfield this set.
And chalk up another kill for Nelson as Bree Long continues the service for Canisius.
Tricky short serve from Bree Long.
Nice dig out by Kinney. KJ Johnson doing the same. Nicolini. That looked like it went on the outside of the pole.
Just outside.
By the way, in for Fairfield, somebody I don't think we've seen on the court just yet, number 11, Laura Seeger, on that far side of the front line for Fairfield. Double team rejection by Fairfield with Gardner and Nicolini.
It's a good watch by Bree Long, letting that ball go out. You got to let those easy points come when they can.
Timeout, Fairfield. First in the set. You can see Coach Todd Kress talking with his assistant. Almost kind of like letting his players kind of have their own little conference before he jumps in and kind of gives his thoughts about everything. Updated stats here through the third set. Slightly favoring Canisius with the aces. The kills obviously have flipped in favor of Fairfield, but again, the number of errors, attack errors for Fairfield continues to favor them not so well.
That's true. You know, Canisius is just really looking pretty comfortable playing their game. You know, they know Fairfield is going to get their kills. They're up by 3 statistically. But overall, Canisius looks a bit more comfortable than Fairfield. I mean, they do have a 9-point lead, you know, so that definitely helps.
And again, they were loose coming in. And the way they just seemed to hit the gas pedal in the first set may have just thrown Fairfield off their game. They seemed very businesslike, very focused in pregame, almost like, all right, we're going to scout you out while you go through your warm-ups. Okay, we're going to go do our thing here. It was very fast-paced. And Canisius is just sitting back, relaxed, laughing, joking. Okay, it gets a little stressful, and then we're back, relaxed, joking again.
Looks like we've got Nicolini subbing out.
Don't have a number 13 on our roster, but that's who stepped in. And Coach Todd Kress was talking to number 13 during the timeout. So an interesting move here. Seeger with the kill attempt. That goes off the hands of Kinney. Point and service will go over to the Stags. And Noelle Carey will step to the line.
That's a great touch by Dahl.
Nice kill by Hannah Nelson, going off Kyla Berg's hands. 19-10 Canisius. And the update on the roster, number 13 is Blakely Montgomery, the freshman out of League City, Texas. So an interesting move by Coach Todd Kress. Johnson with the kill. That was nicely played.
Power tip by Nelson. You know, I think Coach Kress is making these changes you know, he's got a really deep bench. And just seeing what the rest of his bench can do.
Nice set by Montgomery. The kill by Gardner. And that kill attempt is nicely played by Long by Canisius. Fairfield, though, gets the point. Still down by 9, though. Rejected by Johnson.
Nelson doesn't look too fazed by it. It's almost like, you know, you can expect each team to get their blocks. That's just the game.
And the same thing goes for Nelson, because she walked away from that smiling and laughing. Almost like, yep, it's Johnson. It is what it is. A little bit of a pushover attempt by Canisius.
A little bit of pinball going on here. Great swing by Kara Zaha, the freshman all-rookie member. She's getting really comfortable in this match.
We've mentioned her name more than just a few occasions as Nelson, the senior, serves for Canisius. A pushover by Montgomery. Little confusion there with Schultz in the middle of the front line.
Montgomery back to serve. This will be the first time we see her at the service line. Kinney a bit too excited as she smacks that one out of bounds.
The lead now cut to 7 here in the third set. Kill attempt by Kinney, way too hard and long, and Fairfield has cut into the lead, now only down by 6. Timeout, Canisius. Shannon Thompson clearly wanting to stop what Fairfield is building here since Montgomery's come on the floor. Coming right at us, nobody moved, hoping that that was going to be long, and it was.
Both teams hitting about the same in the match. Fairfield a little bit higher on kills here. But I think what they're probably talking about in the huddle is, you know, back to what we did in the second set, which is, you know, make sure we have our good serve receive, get a good pass to the setter. We got Montgomery in there setting for Fairfield. Just, you know, get our swings in. You know, Canisius is going to get their kills, and let's get ours.
Now, speaking of kills, just to refresh, Nelson leading for Canisius, now up to 12. Behind her, Zaha. And then, as we check out the stats for Fairfield, Johnson with 11, Haught with 9. Is a matter of Fairfield, when they seem to be on a roll, they have this very fast pace. Almost like running a 2-minute offense in football.
Right. So, you know, when that serve receive is on, so, you know, when the passers are giving the setter a perfect pass, you know, right at the net, they can really speed up that offense and give anyone the opportunity to score.
Montgomery serving for Fairfield. Nice dig out by...
Nice spot.
The dig out attempt by Long, and
bit of a miscommunication by Dahl and Noel Carey.
As Canisius gets the point in the service, which will be done by Berg. Check that Schultz. In.
Nice run by Johnson. We're running that stacked offense that we talked about earlier, where the middle and the outside are coming in, and The setter can choose who they want to set. Johnson, always a great option.
And options are always good, especially when it comes to having KJ Johnson on your side. Double team rejection again by Fairfield. Albertson. The lead now down to 5. Set by Montgomery. Albertson. Long couldn't move out of her sneakers.
Nice spot. Great save by Montgomery. They'll go back again to Zaha. Easy kill.
From the front right corner, and she'll step back to the line now with a 6-point lead. Substitution for Fairfield. Stepping off is Seeger. Couldn't catch who was coming on. Nice kill attempt by Haught. Nice dig out by Long. And that substitution is obviously in the middle of the line on the front there, Schillinger.
Good attempt at the corner, but just out. Canisius with a set point here.
Nice tip over by Kikaisen. Kill shot, Vasquez. And Canisius takes the third set, 25-17. We'll take the timeout as well. We'll come back to Siena in just a few moments.
Power isn't born, it's built over time. For over 65 years, Hercules Tires has been providing the muscle to move more drivers. Whatever the vehicle, whatever the terrain, and we back it with a powerful protection plan. So wherever the road or the trail takes you, we have the selection, value, and strength to get you there. Hercules Tires, ride on our strength.
The MAAC is back in Atlantic City. The 2022 Hercules Tires MAAC Basketball Championships return March 8th through the 12th. Experience Atlantic City with action-packed college basketball, world-class hotels, entertainment, high-end dining, and sports betting. For tickets, visit boardwalkhall.com today.
We are the MAAC Social Justice Committee.
We aim to increase awareness and acceptance for everyone,
regardless of race, sexual orientation, religion, or gender.
Using our platforms to make change.
And becoming involved for the betterment of our campuses, teams, and greater community.
Social justice means being a player on and off the field.
Social justice means thinking of a world much bigger than you.
We challenge you to continue to engage in reformative policy and to promote equity and inclusion for the long haul.
Hometown Ticketing makes it easy for you to sell tickets and manage your events. Sell your tickets online, scan your fans at the gate, and get your revenue fast. All with the dedicated support of the Hometown team every step of the way. Thousands of schools across the country have made the move to digital ticketing with Hometown, and so can you. Hometown Ticketing. Fast scans, happy fans.
And back to Siena College here, the UHY Center, and it is the semifinals for the Ladies MAAC Volleyball Championship. Getting ready for the championship here tomorrow on ESPN Plus live again from Siena College. Tim Drawbridge alongside Sarah Sievertson. And Kara Zaha somebody who's been very active all over the place for Canisius.
She's really been, you know, an all-star rookie for Canisius. You know, coming in as a freshman, you never know as a coach what you're going to get. But she's really stepped up as a leader on this Canisius team.
Zaha, like you mentioned, Sarah, the freshman, 5'10", from Cayuga Falls, Ohio. Coach Todd Kress still talking to his team. Made some interesting moves in that third set, taking Nicolini off, bringing in Montgomery, giving Seeger some extra time, and Schillinger a break. And Schillinger is somebody who was very, very instrumental in that second set for him.
That's true. I'll be interested to see who's coming out on the floor for Fairfield this fourth set. You know, it's kind of do or die for Fairfield as Canisius is up 2-1. You know, a big difference in between the second and third set for Fairfield was they hit that 85%, dropped down to 40 in the third set, which really is the difference, because other than that, all the stats are pretty even for each team.
Setting the front line for Fairfield is Schillinger, Albertson, Johnson. Back line, Berg, and number 12, Julia Callan, who's not seen action yet. Nicolini still on the bench. Montgomery is on the floor. Pretty much for Canisius, it's the same starting six. Kinney, Zaha, and Long on the back line. Front line, Kikaisen, Nelson, and Schultz. Speaking of Schultz, she gets the first point of this fourth set for Canisius. To the line, Kikaisen.
Nice set to the back.
In by Albertson.
We haven't seen much from Albertson today. She was instrumental yesterday. I'm sure she's happy to be back in the lineup, making a difference for the Stags.
Not too far away from your hometown, Cedar Park, Texas.
Schultz showing her size at the net.
Off the hands.
Zaha uses the block easily for the point. Looks like we've got Kyla Berg as the new libero for Fairfield. So I believe that's the third or fourth libero switch of the match, which is unusual for Coach Todd Kress.
He's got 3, 4 libero available to him in terms of Vaya, Berg, Jordanic, and Dahl, as well as Carey. So that's 5 options for him.
Now we see Dahl at the service line.
You saw the replay with the kill by Nelson. That's her 12th.
Nicolini back in. That's an ace for Dahl.
And Fairfield takes the lead 3-2 here early in the fourth set. Didn't catch the violation, but the side judge touching his shoulder, so I presume somebody got too close to the net.
So that call is the 4 hits. So just, let's see, Schultz, I believe, had trouble getting it over, and they just touched someone else on the Canisius side, touched it again, so they call it 4.
Double team rejection as Nicolini is back on the court along with Gardner.
Fairfield coming out strong in this fourth set. Nice line shot by Zaha.
As Berg and Callan try to make the dive at it. The lead down to 2. Schultz.
Ace serve for Schultz. You know, it's tough coming in. You know, Julia Callan, I think, was in for maybe a couple points earlier, but coming off and, you know, attempting to pass a difficult serve is really hard when you're coming off the bench a little bit cold.
Especially coming in pretty much in the 4th set. Johnson off of 2 Canisius players, and Fairfield is up by 2. In.
It's a nice swing by Vasquez.
Nice elevation coming over the top to get the nice downward angle with the ball, too. Nice.
Smart tip.
By Haught. Berg, the sophomore from Fishers, Indiana, serving for Fairfield. Nice.
Nice swing right down the middle for Kinney. We haven't seen as much from Kinney today, but you know, Canisius still in it, very strong around the board here.
In the victory yesterday against Niagara, Kinney had 21 kills, 5 today. Schillinger. Nice set by Nicolini. Substitution going out is Dahl, coming on, and also Nicolini. Montgomery is back out. I believe that was Albertson coming back on. Point, service over to Canisius on the service error. Schillinger, whistle. Did they get her going into the net? We're tied.
Not as obvious on who was in it, but the refs caught it.
Tied at 8. Communication there between Johnson and Albertson.
We've seen a lot of those short serves in this MAAC tournament. Definitely making a difference here. Caught Canisius off guard. It was a lucky pass right over the net. It was more of a reaction by Fairfield.
It looked like Berg couldn't react quick enough, wasn't expecting it. We're tied at 9 in the 4th set here, the semifinal between Canisius and Fairfield. As Callan serves. Nice kill by Nelson. Have that as her 12th kill in the match. Johnson, nice play by Long.
Albertson with the use on the right side. Just out of reach for Brie Long.
And Fairfield will get the ball with the service here, as well as the point with Schillinger at the line. Incoming again. They really want to get us out in the court here.
I know. I think they should give us a jersey.
Maybe it's the dark navy suit, too close to the black for Fairfield with the white and the red.
Definitely.
It's close.
Just out for Canisius.
Tied at 11 here. If you're just joining us here in the first 3 sets, Canisius takes the first 25-15, Fairfield the second 25-14, Canisius the third 25-17, and tied at 11 here in the fourth.
Dahl with the error.
Service error, point Canisius.
Long goes out for Canisius. Schultz on the service. Communication issue again for Fairfield in the back line.
Nice shot by Zaha. Almost hit us once again.
It's a theme for the day. Canisius with a 2-point lead.
It's a great shot. Very difficult for anyone to get.
Johnson. Kenny couldn't lunge quick enough. When Johnson goes for that spike, she's so powerful at times, you can't react. And if you can, it's going to be a glancing blow off of one of your arms. Which means the secondary opportunity is going to be hard to react to as well. Nice play by Gardner. Nicolini with the set.
Nice swing and a use by Kinney. Kinney coming alive in this fourth set.
6 kills.
Canisius still playing very comfortably, only up 2 points, but looking a lot more comfortable than Fairfield right now.
Into the net. Fairfield takes the point. The service as Berg comes up to the line.
Smart tip by Kinney, dug up by Kyla Berg. Smart use of Johnson from the back row.
And we're tied at 14. Slowly and surely, Fairfield has been able to kind of claw their way back in. Point to Canisius. Vasquez will take the TV timeout. Come back to Siena here on ESPN Plus in just a few moments.
We are Canisius College. We're a community of achievers, of Fulbright scholars,
Pulitzer Prize winners, champions of the court, and of finance.
And if accounting, medicine, and animal behavior are your idea of fun, then Canisius is a serious party school.
Above all, we're men and women for others.
And though we're small enough to know each other's names,
we're powerful enough to set the world on fire.
We are Canisius.
We bleed blue and gold.
We are Griffins, and we are golden.
Welcome back to the UHY Center on the campus of Siena College. L.A. Schultz, 4 points in the game. And I should actually reach out to my buddy who works in the TV news business out in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, because she's from Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. I figured I'd give it a shot.
I'm glad you did, and I didn't have to.
It's interesting in my career in broadcasting how you can go to different areas and how a Charlotte, North Carolina can be a Charlotte, Vermont, and there's like at least 17 Jacksons.
Right.
Vermont, Tennessee, Michigan, you name it. Nicolini, nice set for Schillinger. Johnson, that looked like it was going to be too long.
I think she recognized at the last second there was a touch off the block, so she had to try and save it. Good push by Nicolini. A lot of tipping here. Someone take a swing so we can score a point.
Schillinger.
Just out from the line judge, and the R1 agrees.
Schillinger, I think, trying to make the case that somebody tipped that.
Looks like Todd Kress is going for the challenge.
He'll call his team over to the side as
Fairfield.
The official on the other side. Nope. Long didn't come close to touching that. I'm being told by our director, Doug, because we have a little bit of time here as the official does the video replay. Said something about 17 Jacksons, Tennessee, Michigan. It's not only Loudonville, New York, there's a second Loudonville too. So I guess we need in Ohio.
Not too far away. We've got a couple players playing today from Ohio.
That would be Emily Schillinger from Avon Lake, Maddie Jordanek from Avon, Ohio, and Cayuga Falls would be Kara Zaha, the freshman for Canisius.
You know, I think they should give us a pronunciation guide for these towns as well.
Well, between 4 games up in Glens Falls at the Cool Insuring Arena this morning, down here for this semifinal in the MAAC, and then heading back for 2 tonight up in Glens Falls and 3 tomorrow up that way. I think I passed my test, I hope.
I think that's all we can ask for.
As you can see, the replay still being assessed from that vantage point.
Tough angle. I do wish we could see that camera right on the net line. We, in media and at home, we don't necessarily get to see that today.
Now the line judge, give him credit, he was right there and the ball was coming right toward him. And we do have a camera.
That's true, and we have the R1, this up ref with the good angle as well.
Now I guess the question is the monitor big enough? Point to Canisius. You almost had the reaction of, are you kidding me? I have to get my magnifying glass out for that one. It looked like the ball had gotten past Long, and her arm and perception may have made that look closer. Nonetheless, we roll on here in the 4th set. Kinney to serve for Canisius. Off the hands of Long.
Looks like Nicolini will stay in for the Stags.
started off this fourth set on the bench.
Good coverage by Nelson.
2 good blocks by Fairfield.
Montoya in the back for Canisius.
Another attempted block by Fairfield by Albertson and Schillinger, but it falls on their side of the net. Let's see Nelson talking it up with her teammates. There's Ellie Schultz. Johnson coming up from the back line. Another block.
Quick reaction, couldn't get the point.
Canisius still the 1-point lead, service to Fairfield. Coach Todd Kress spending a lot of time on that side, talking it up to his team.
Good self-coverage there by Nelson. Goes for the sharp corner.
Little push over by Johnson. Return by Kikaisen.
Kikaisen trying to battle at the net. That's not something a setter gets to do every day.
And Schillinger back and forth along the net for Fairfield, trying to do the double teams with Albertson and now get over toward Johnson too. Tied at 17. Rejection.
Reaction by the Stags just goes out of bounds outside the antenna. Automatic out on that point.
Schultz and Kikaisen. Look at them both go up. The frustrated bounce the ball into the floor. Canisius again up by 2.
Ace serve by Kikaisen.
And a timeout taken by Fairfield. Coach Todd Kress, again, already mentioned the fact he's been coming and approaching the court on that side, kind of talking to his team, getting in their ears and kind of trying to give them a seventh eye on the floor. Don't forget, coming up later tonight, Game 2 of our semifinals here from Siena College. Number 2 Ryder taking on number 6 Quinnipiac. That's at 7 p.m. here on ESPN+. Still business to finish up here between Canisius and Fairfield. Oh, come on. This game hasn't been a yawner. It's been exciting.
You know, I think right now we've got Fairfield in an unusual position. Down in the 4th set, pressure is on, and they're down by 2. I wonder if Canisius comes out as comfortable as they've been all match, what that'll do to the Stags.
You can see Coach Todd Kress moving his arms back and forth, more of a kind of a business approach, it seemed like, with Coach Shannon Thompson. But reading nonverbals, you can kind of see, I'm not going to say anxiety, but, you know, just tense. What you always feel in terms of any type of game.
Right.
Involving teams and wanting to get to that next opportunity, which is the championship game tomorrow. Nice play by Schultz.
Schultz gets that opportunity by a tough serve by Ashley Kikaisen. Great way to start off the first point coming out of that timeout. Nice touch by Bree Long, just long for the Golden Griffs.
Albertson with the kill shot for Fairfield. And we're back to a 2-point game here in the 4th set. Schillinger's going to go off. Alex Rich makes her first appearance here for Fairfield, the junior out of Nicholasville, Kentucky. Just south of Lexington. Only reason I know that, I worked there about 24, 25 years ago.
Nice dig by Nicolini. Communication there for the Stags, and it's a free ball. Canisius looking to take full advantage, and they do.
As Albertson and Nicolini dive for it and come up empty. Johnson in. Her 15th kill today. The lead back down to 2 in the 4th set here from Siena College in the semifinal of the MAAC Ladies Volleyball Championship. Nice save.
Johnson showing Canisius she is not done yet.
Point to Fairfield, and approaching the line, Morgan Dahl.
Johnson's got 15 kills on the match so far. Smart tip by Zaha, and they go to Johnson again. Nice up by Nelson. Zaha. Nice, smart line shot by Johnson. Just showing her volleyball IQ in these last 3 points.
The update from the stats, Johnson with 17 kills. You got to give credit to Morgan Dahl, too. She's got 18 digs. As we check out the updated stats, 21 attack errors still for Fairfield, but Canisius has seen those numbers go up. Almost even regarding kills and blocks, with the advantage on aces going with the Golden Griffs.
And I think that's the ace difference, is the advantage we saw, you know, a couple of points ago. I mean, Johnson fought her way back. The last 3 points are from Johnson, so both teams playing pretty evenly. The Stags having to come back from a deficit, but they're on a roll right now.
Well, coming out of that timeout before, you said, how would Canisius react? They got the first point, and then Fairfield started rolling.
That's right. And, you know, Fairfield has, again, been up and down with their serve receive, but, you know, if they can give Nicolini a decent pass, she can throw it up just about anywhere, and she's been giving it to the stud Johnson. So,
yes.
I mean, what's the old saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely. And again, 2 different demeanors in the huddle. Coach Shannon Thompson, you see a concerned look, but I think that's just the way she goes about her business. Kind of stoic. You see her bench, though. They're enthused. They're relaxed.
I mean, right now the Stags are under the real pressure because they've got only a couple points to get to this 5th set. Otherwise, the win will go to the Griffs. Good read by Noelle Carey.
Johnson. Nice pushover. Kick ice.
Johnson again. Bree Long's got Johnson's number on this play.
Off of Nicolini. They're waving no. They're waving no.
I would challenge that one, especially with the Canisius coaches having not used a challenge just yet.
And it kind of appeared that it went off of either Nicolini's or the other front lines person for Fairfield.
Definitely difficult to call. You know, it's in the moment. Everything in volleyball happens in a millisecond.
And that play was bam, bam, and here you go. And right in here. Nope.
Tough call. It could have come off the net, hitting the tape as well.
See if we can get that opportunity again as we look at Canisius and the huddle. Again, Fairfield up by 1. Talk about differences in style, differences in demeanor. You can see Todd Kress in the interview between the second and third set as we have the replay right here in slow motion. There's Kinney. Nicolini.
Hard to tell still. It's also tough, you know, as a referee.
They're going to go with the touch off of Fairfield or no? They apparently did.
Yes. That's a tough call to make by the R2. You know, no coach, you know, the Fairfield coaches probably aren't happy about that.
So Canisius with the 1-point advantage and Schultz at the line. Nice play by Johnson. Finesse move instead of the power.
Johnson goes to the back line. I'm sure they will continue to use her there as well. We've got the Rookie of the Year, Michaela Hout, in the front row. Definitely an offensive asset for the Stags.
Rejected by Fairfield. Hot. Johnson to serve with a 1-point lead. Out. That took some guts not to react to it.
Saha with the serve. Smart tip out of the middle for the Stags.
And Hot. As you just mentioned, the Rookie of the Year in the MAAC. To the line. Berg. Another great play by Michaela Hott, the freshman from Monroe, Michigan. The fourth set goes to Fairfield. We're playing 5. More action live from Siena on ESPN Plus after the break.
Power isn't born, it's built over time. For over 65 years, Hercules Tires has been providing the muscle to move more drivers. Whatever the vehicle, whatever the terrain, and we back it with a powerful protection plan. So wherever the road or the trail takes you, we have the selection, value, and strength to get you there. Hercules Tires, ride on our strength.
The MAAC is back in Atlantic City. The 2022 Hercules Tires MAAC Basketball Championships return March 8th through the 12th. Experience Atlantic City with action-packed college basketball, world-class hotels, entertainment, high-end dining, and sports betting. For tickets, visit boardwalkhall.com today.
Welcome back to Siena, the UHY Center, and the MAAC Volleyball Championship Tournament. The first of two semifinals here tonight. This one going to 5 sets between Canisius and Fairfield. Ryder and Quinnipiac coming up later here on ESPN+. Swings of momentum first, second set. You could kind of make the same argument in the third set. But wow, what a fourth set between both teams. And at least for Fairfield, not just KJ Johnson, but Michaela Hout coming up strong at the net.
It's definitely a team effort on both sides. You know, Johnson really got the Stags back into the set. I think she had 4 out of 5 of the last few points to get them tied. And then the Stags really dug deep and forced the Griffs to a 5th set. I think that's the best and hardest we've seen them play all day. You know, Canisius wasn't under the same amount of pressure because they had the advantage 2-1, but no surprise we're going to the 5th set here at the MAAC tournament.
For Canisius, Hannah Nelson leading with 5 kills, 19.5 points. Zaha, 11 kills, 12.5 points for Fairfield. Johnson clearly leading with kills, 19. After she ended up having yesterday 19 in the win against Siena, 21.5 points, 14 kills for Michaela Haught, and 14.5 points as well. Tim Drawbridge alongside Sarah Severson. Is this kind of what you expected coming in? The fact that Canisius has been able to push Fairfield to a 5th set, or the fact that maybe Fairfield almost at times seems a little bit overwhelmed by how Canisius is performing?
I think, you know, you're right on both accounts. Canisius played really hard-fought set yesterday. They'd earned that win. They came out knowing what to expect from Fairfield. They've seen them twice already this season. They know what to expect because Todd Kress's style of play has been the same at Fairfield his entire tenure, which is a fast offense. And I think Canisius, you know, did their homework.
Yeah.
So, and that earned them a spot in this semifinal and ultimately in this 5th set. So it'll be an exciting matchup. I have no idea what's going to happen at this point.
The way the first 4 sets have gone, I completely agree with that statement. Again, like I mentioned, coming up, the second game of the semifinal is between Ryder and Quinnipiac here on ESPN+. Tip-off at 7, maybe a little bit later, considering that it's now just past 6. You know what? That's A-okay. Sit back and enjoy as Manuela Nicolina will start us off here in this 5th set for Fairfield. Nicolina with 12 digs today, 37 assists after having 51 assists and 13 digs with the double-double yesterday against Siena. And we're underway in this 5th set.
First swing to Nelson right down the line. The senior means business.
Absolutely. That's why she's leading Canisius with kills and points as Bree Long, the junior, serves for Canisius. Albertson, 6 kills on the day. We're tied at 1. Carey to serve for Fairfield. Johnson. Nelson returns the favor. Albertson rejected by Nelson.
Good reaction by the Stags. Canisius looking to take full advantage of this free ball. But the Stags do it instead.
Schillinger. Her 6th kill. 10 points in the match. Nelson, too hard. And Fairfield out to the early 3-1 lead. Off the net, outside the pole, 4-1 Fairfield. Timeout. Canisius will do the same. We'll be back to Siena here on ESPN Plus in just a few moments.
Hometown Ticketing makes it easy for you to sell tickets and manage your events. Sell your tickets online, scan your fans at the gate, and get your revenue fast. All with the dedicated support of the Hometown team every step of the way. Thousands of schools across the country have made the move to digital ticketing with Hometown, and so can you. Hometown Ticketing. Fast scans, happy fans.
Welcome back to Siena College. Fairfield in this 5th set. Out with the early lead. You check out Noelle Carey, the sophomore, serving. Push
Smart
over.
tip by Nelson. Johnson showing her dominance for the Stags.
And Fairfield continues to set the tone in the 5th set, leading 5-1. Johnson's 19th kill of the match.
Both liberos really throwing their body around for this ball.
Kind of a slam dunk move by Schultz, and Canisius takes the point and the service.
It's a good job by Canisius to try and break up this Stag momentum.
Just because she did it on another kill attempt by Johnson, Bree Long has 27 digs for Fairfield.
Albertson again. 2 for 2 in this 5th set.
Her 7th kill. To the bench, Berg, in Alexis Rich, and also Ella Gardner. Johnson, number 20.
Johnson on the kill.
7-2 Fairfield. Out.
It's a good watch by Canisius. Nothing like earning an easy point.
Nelson now to the line for Canisius. Johnson again. And Long comes up a little ginger after trying to dig out another one.
Maddie Jordanic back at the line for the Stags.
Couldn't react quick enough. Long takes it off the shoulders. Johnson's 22nd kill.
And for those at home, normally we'd be switching sides at 8. But with the protocol, we'll stay on the same side that we have been all match. And this 5th set is only to 15.
Off the hands of Kinney going up for the block, and Fairfield has a 10-3 lead. Todd Kress clearly focused. So is his team. Rejected by Johnson. Canisius takes the timeout. Your coach Shannon Thompson, what's your ideology going on right now? What can you come up to try to stop the momentum 4 points down from losing this match?
You know, I think how Canisius has served all match has been tough. They need to keep serving tough and getting Fairfield out of system, because right now they're in perfect system, giving them the opportunity to really dominate the kill ratio here. Canisius just needs to settle in and play their game.
And clearly the offense is going through Johnson on that 2nd and 3rd hit.
Have Johnson really coming alive in this, you know, 4th and 5th set especially. You know, Canisius kind of strode by without Johnson really dominating at first, but she's really showing what she can do in this 5th set for the Stags.
23 kills in the match to go along with 1 solo block and 3 assisted blocks. Schillinger leads with a total of 7, 1 solo and 6 assists when it comes to blocks on that front line for Fairfield.
And you have to give some credit to the Fairfield bench. You know, I think the majority, if not almost all of them, have seen playing time today. They all came in and tried to do their part. It's gotten them to this 5th set.
Jordanic to serve. Double team rejection, Schultz and Zaha. And Schultz goes to the line with the Golden Griffins down by 7. That one, I think, landed in Boston. The power with Johnson. And Canisius has cut the lead down to 6.
You know, I'm a bit surprised that Coach Kress doesn't, he's using his timeout, but I'm surprised he didn't use a challenge card. But at the same time, you know, that challenge gives them time to change the momentum.
And why your thoughts on the challenge card as we look at some of the updated stats into this 5th set?
You know, I mean, you can use a challenge at any time. That was a really close call.
Sure.
But I think he avoided the challenge because they're up by a comfortable amount, and giving his team time to breathe may have not been the best option.
Yeah.
You know, Canisius is taking their final timeout, which, you know, wasn't probably what Coach Kress wanted.
Yes.
But, you know, I think they can dial in, or both teams can dial in and really, you know, give it everything they have. You know, the winner goes to the MAAC Championship tomorrow. Everything is on the line in these last couple points.
And they will take on the winner of Ryder and Quinnipiac coming up at 7 p.m. on ESPN+. You saw the number of kills that Fairfield has now, 59 versus 49. The hitting percentage has gone up for Fairfield. So clearly, they're playing their game.
Definitely. I mean, that's all you want to see when you're heading into this 5th set. They're at the top of their game so far in this match.
Serving for Canisius, number 3, Ella Schultz. Johnson again. Finesse move by Johnson that time.
Good coverage by Canisius.
Rejected. Double team. Point to Fairfield. Zaha and Kickeisen, I believe, were going up for the double team block. And too much power off the kill attempt by Johnson, and the ball went out of bounds.
Dahl comes in for Johnson. He'll be giving her a rest on the back row.
Out. 13-5, Fairfield. Dahl continues service.
Gardner with luck on the slide.
And Gardner, the sophomore, who had 12 kills and 6 blocks yesterday, for today with 2 block assists, that being one of them. And the match to Fairfield. Talk about ebb and flow regarding momentum. Fairfield dominating that 5th set.
It's no surprise Fairfield struggled a bit in the first couple sets. A little bit surprised, I think, by how well Canisius was playing against them. They really read their book the first couple. But ultimately, Fairfield coming out on top to go to the championship.
25-15, Canisius took the first set. Fairfield came back strong, 25-14 in the second. Canisius takes the third. Hardcore set in the fourth with Fairfield taking it 25-13. Fairfield dominates the set, and you can see some of the emotion from the ladies over on the Canisius sideline.
And Fairfield really stepped up their kill game, really eliminated their attack errors as well. We mentioned, you know, that number of 10 attack errors in the first set, and only 13 through the rest of the latest four sets. So they really eliminated their errors and made it easy on themselves.
So they got really focused. They ended up leaning on their game, and give credit to Canisius for taking this 5 sets. An impressive performance by the Golden Griffins. Fairfield moves on, takes the winner, Ryder in Quinnipiac, coming up next. So on behalf of Sarah Sievertson, our entire ESPN Plus crew, I'm Tim Drawbridge. Have a good evening. We'll see you again for Ryder in Quinnipiac coming up in just about an hour.
for your help.